Deuteronomy 15, the year for canceling debts, freeing servants. Firstborn animals. Deuteronomy 15 contains three important laws: the sabbatical year, canceling debts, the freeing of Hebrew servants, and the dedication of firstborn animals. Every seventh year, debts are to be released. Israel is to be open-handed toward the poor, not hard-hearted. After 6 years of service, a Hebrew servant must be freed and sent away with generous provisions. If the servant loves his master, his ear is pierced, and he serves forever. Firstborn male animals belong to the Lord and are to be eaten at the central sanctuary. Let us walk through it and be reminded and revived. The year for canceling debts. At the end of every 7 years, you must cancel debts. This is how it is to be done. Every creditor shall cancel any loan they have made to a fellow Israelite. They shall not require payment from anyone among their own people, because the Lord's time for canceling debts has been proclaimed. You may require payment from a foreigner, but you must cancel any debt your fellow Israelite owes you. However, there need be no poor people among you, for in the land the Lord your God is giving you to possess as your inheritance, He will richly bless you, if only you fully obey the Lord your God and are careful to follow all these commands I am giving you today. For the Lord your God will bless you as He has promised, and you will lend to many nations but will borrow from none. You will rule over many nations, but none will rule over you. If anyone is poor among your fellow Israelites in any of the towns of the land the Lord your God is giving you, do not be hard-hearted or tight-fisted toward them. Rather, be open-handed and freely lend them whatever they need. Be careful not to harbor this wicked thought: the seventh year, the year for canceling debts, is near, so that you do not show ill will toward the needy among your fellow Israelites and give them nothing. They may then appeal to the Lord against you, and you will be found guilty of sin. Give generously to them and do so without a grudging heart. Then because of this, the Lord your God will bless you in all your work and in everything you put your hand to. There will always be poor people in the land. Therefore, I command you to be open-handed toward your fellow Israelites who are poor and needy in your land. Freeing servants. If any of your people, Hebrew men or women, sell themselves to you and serve you 6 years, in the 7th year you must let them go free. And when you release them, do not send them away empty-handed. Supply them liberally from your flock, your threshing floor, and your winepress. Give to them as the Lord your God has blessed you. Remember that you were slaves in Egypt, and the Lord your God redeemed you. That is why I give you this command today. But if your servant says to you, I do not want to leave you, because he loves you and your family and is well off with you, then take an awl and push it through his earlobe into the door, and he will become your servant for life. Do the same for your female servant. Do not consider it a hardship to set your servant free, because their service to you these 6 years has been worth twice as much as that of a hired hand. And the Lord your God will bless you in everything you do. The firstborn animals. Set apart for the Lord your God every firstborn male of your herds and flocks. Do not put the firstborn of your cows to work, and do not shear the firstborn of your sheep. Each year you and your family are to eat them in the presence of the Lord your God at the place He will choose. If an animal has a defect, is lame or blind, or has any serious flaw, you must not sacrifice it to the Lord your God. You are to eat it in your own towns. Both the ceremonially unclean and the clean may eat it, as if it were gazelle or deer, but you must not eat the blood. Pour it out on the ground like water. Lessons and Teachings 1. Debt release is an act of obedience and faith. Every creditor shall release what he has lent. 15.2. Canceling debts risk loss, but Israel was to trust God. For us, forgive debts when possible and trust God to provide. 2. There should be no poor among you, but if there are, be open-handed. There will always be poor people. 3:11 p.m. Poverty is not eliminated in a fallen world, but God's people must respond generously. For us, give freely and joyfully to the poor. 3. Do not be hard-hearted or tight-fisted. Do not be hard-hearted or tight-fisted. 15. 7. The posture of the heart matters. For us, check your attitude when giving. 4. The Hebrew servant's freedom comes with provisions. Send him away with generous provisions. 3:13 p.m. 14. The freed servant should not leave empty-handed. For us, help those you release to have a fresh start. 5. The pierced ear signifies voluntary loving service. Pierce his ear with an awl and he will serve you forever. 3:17 p.m. Love, not force, binds the servant. For us, serve God willingly, out of love. Lesson 6. Firstborn animals point to the firstborn son, 20 Jesus. Set apart every firstborn male. 3:19 p.m. The firstborn belong to God. For us, Jesus. The firstborn over all creation was dedicated to the Father. Stay tuned as we move to the next chapter of the book Deuteronomy. Subscribe, like, comment, and hit notification button for more videos, more Bible study, and more Bible knowledge. We are glad you are on board.